Well, hey guys, sorry for the short video. Sometimes I just get stuck with this stuff, and this is supposed to be a 5 ingots, metal ingots load, and it ain't. So let's have a look at this little fun and game. I'm gonna have to go over quick because this is where they're gonna unload me, and I got a back end. I got a crane that runs on the track. Well, these are ingot molds, not ingots. This one actually has a stuck ingot inside, making it triple weight, 16,000. So lots of stuff. This is what I got going on. These are lifting eyes, not going to hurt a thing, but you see, single chain, 2 binders again. Isolated it, no problem. And the dunnage wasn't the greatest. I tried to nail it down. You definitely need to have something there to kind of keep it cradled. Business up here, sharp edges, stuff, padding. Got to have padding. And then see the lines over there? Had to slip underneath them. And they were already bowed out like that. I didn't do that, but the whole thing is I don't want to crush those lines, or basically it would just rip them and damage them. So I had to go slip everything underneath. It was time consuming. So, you know, everything made it just fine, but same thing here. Now, try to get them as close as I could to touching, because whenever you press something like that, it's going to naturally collapse. So make sure they wouldn't collapse on themselves, and then loosen all my straps. So all the chains, everything held just fine. It was kind of a weird load, not as expected, not as advertised, but that's what happens when the customer gives a slight different impression of what the freight is to the agent. I don't hold the agent responsible, because I had to send them pictures. He said, that doesn't sound like anything that what they told me. That's just the way it is. He's fine. So there's more lines, more stuff. Sorry, I have to go work kind of quick. And you can see how everything was inside. Everything's good to go. Everything was touching over here. And, you know, it's all lifting equipment, and they had some of these they actually had to attach. And this is all copper. So everything worked out good. Nothing got hurt. I had one loose chock, I guess. I had it sitting under. Well, it's still there, it's still holding. But everything is was put on, made it. Even okay, yeah, I had one loose little piece of chalk right here. Not bad. Could have been a lot worse, because it was so terrible. They were using the worst junk that they had. That's just the way it is. All I was worried about was having something underneath the metal so it wasn't metal-to-metal contact, because wood makes wood-to-wood friction on the friction strip and nail strip, and just so it wouldn't do any damages. This is aluminum. That may be steel, but this is still aluminum, so I didn't want to have anything touching. I'm trying to get it as centered as possible. So that's pretty much the general overview of this load. 28,000, 29,000 pounds right in there, and it's not that bad. So I got to back up and undo all my stuff, but that's what it is. I wanted to show you this one. I didn't want to miss it, because it was wild, definitely wild. The stuff you run into, and you just got to be prepared for it. You know, as long as you have all the stuff, shouldn't have any issues. So here's another successful one done. We'll see you on the road.